Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, going through life after battling with cancer is something that requires a lot of inner strength and courage. After being diagnosed with cancer and losing her hair, Laurie was inspired to design hats for other people affected by cancer to celebrate their courage in fighting the disease and inspire them to continue living their lives to the fullest. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
And that is quite a fabulous hat, if I do say so myself.
Thanks so much.
Would you be so kind as to share with us the moment that you received your diagnosis? What was your life leading up to that, and then what happened after that?
Well, I went on holiday. First, I did feel a lump. Then I did have an appointment with to have a mammogram done, which I do every year. Every year, I take somebody with me. Or two people, so I book for them and I say, you come with me. Brilliant. Because if somebody gets bad news, at least you'll have a friend. Yeah. So I went on the Thursday and that was it. When you walk out of that mammogram, you know something's wrong.
Really?
Yeah. So
why?
Because they will tell you, obviously they picked up microcalcification on my mammogram and it's a precursor to cancer. So I asked the questions. I say, what does it mean? They say, precursor to cancer. So obviously with a lump I felt, and with that, I knew. So I had a biopsy that day, and the next day they told me, no, it's infiltrating tubular cancer. So, then you know, this is bad news.
Spread.
Yeah. And then they obviously do a lot of tests to try and find out where is it spread, and mine spread to the liver. So, stage 4 breast cancer.
So then what happens after that? Do you start radiation the next day?
You start chemotherapy. So a week later I started chemotherapy, and 2 weeks later your hair falls out.
And how does it fall out? In clumps or how soon do you have no hair?
2 weeks after the first one, your follicles of your hair scalp get so irritated, so I shaved it off. Yeah. And then gradually over that week, if you pull it comes.
What does it feel like? You just feel like it's...
Yeah, no, it comes out in blotches. You look a little bit like a sick dog, so I would suggest just get rid of it.
And I heard your friends and your partner also went and shaved.
Yeah, we did a shave-a-thon. About 4 of us shaved our hair off, so yeah.
And then you decided to start using scarves and cover-ups.
Scarves, buffs, whatever, but it's a mission, hey? You need to wake up half an hour before you go.
Do the scarf.
This is not just wrap and go.
Yeah.
It's wrap and re-wrap and wrap again. Yeah. And then obviously you feel sick, so you lie down a lot. And then after you've been on the bed and you stand up, then you look like Marge from The Simpsons with his headgear not standing on your head anymore. So now I got fed up, and then a friend of mine made me hats. But I wanted one every day, another one.
No, you need one for every outfit. Yeah. Of course.
So Vivian and I decided, let's try it ourselves. Yeah. And this is what we came up with.
It's absolutely
amazing. So Pinterest is a very nice way.
And then so while you were doing the hats, you also came up with Bold and Beautiful. So that's your Facebook page. So what does Bold and Beautiful do?
Bold and Beautiful is just my journey. I'm very lazy to journal. Yeah. So I thought I'm going to start Bold and Beautiful as a timeline with photos of me, and one day when I'm in remission, hopefully, when it pops up all those memories, then you sort of relate again to it. Yeah. And that's why I started it.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And also to kind of have gratitude in your process, in your healing. Yes. Because that's how you heal, I suppose. Yes. So tell me about your hats, and because basically they are now all over the world. People from all over the world have found your hats, and now you're sending them from the Netherlands to everywhere.
Yeah, so people contact me on my Facebook page, and initially they said to me, where can they buy them? And I said to them, no, they're not really for sale. Gradually that started developing into me making more, getting friends. Everybody's making hats, everybody's making flowers. I've got a flower competition at the moment going to generate flowers. Yeah. So on my Facebook page, people can read and send me flowers. And then I send it via courier service to whoever needs it.
So I'm correct in saying your hats are free? You just give them to people who need them?
Yes, the first hat's free.
The first hat is free.
Because I funded it myself initially, and obviously, eventually I decided, I need to buy more material, I need to buy more and more. So I give one away. I give to the chemo rooms. I leave hats there so that the nursing sisters can give people hats. And then if you want another one, you can buy it from me.
That is beautiful. Oh, should we have a look at some of your hats? Yes. You've brought a selection for us today. I mean, this first one, I have to tell you, is my favorite because leopard is my favorite color.
It's mine too.
Is it?
Yeah, so the leopard one, I don't often get repeat material.
Yeah.
So I found that. And then, you know, people make me flowers, so I match a flower to a hat. So that one I wear often, and also with winter coming up, it's going to work because I think leopard print is quite in this.
Oh no, leopard is this. It is the print of the season.
Yeah.
Literally,
so
leopard everything. You are ready.
I'm ready.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, so it's a stretchy material. It's scuba material. It's got to have stretch.
Yeah.
So and also I sometimes use a thick cotton stretch.
Nice.
But yeah, it's put it on and let's go.
Absolutely beautiful.
And this is just a red one. People want monotone colors. I don't really do monotone, but I decided, okay, if that's what they want, let's do it. So I've got black navy. This is a red one with a very bright flower. But yeah, I think we as chemo patients look very dull and we're very white. We're not allowed to go in the sun, so we need to brighten our faces. Because if you've got a very dull look, you've got to brighten it up with your hat.
I think you've just got the most amazing approach to healing, like to just like, because when you know, making yourself feel better every single day,
it's one
going
day
through
at
a
a
hard
time.
situation.
I think for me it's one day at a time. If I can't do one day at a time, it's an hour from 1 hour to the next hour. And also I think it's live in the moment. Just do what you can for today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Just today.
Where does that source of positivity come from for you?
I think I've found my purpose. You know, you always think, oh, I want to live a memorable life. I want to live a meaningful life. I think I had to get cancer to get my meaning in life. And as bad as it sounds, I feel joyful doing this because when I see women come to my house with a really miserable sash thing around their head, and they wear my hat and they walk out of there and they've got so much confidence and they smile, then I feel, you know what, it's worth it. All this pain is worth it.
Wow, what a journey you've been on. Thank you so much for being on the show. You are amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.